Ryan, take me inside the changing room. In the position you find yourselves in, it's been a season of, I'm sure, a lot of frustrations and a lot of change. How do players deal with that, and how do players keep themselves in tip-top condition physically and mentally for the battle ahead?
Yeah, I think there's been obviously lots of change, hasn't there, this season. I think every game we play, this competition for places, for example, so there's not been too much difference really in terms of the attitude, because everyone wants to play, everyone wants to, compete to get in the team and perform. So that's really what's been driving everyone on, those kind of standards in training and games, and obviously points are very important at the moment. So those are the standards, those are the things that are driving it at the moment.
I don't imagine it's the season you anticipated when you turned up in the summer.
No, definitely not. I don't think anyone anticipates to be right down the bottom there. But it's the reality at the minute, so it's just about fighting away. Every game we have is opportunities to get 3 points really at the moment. So doing all we can. It's been a difficult start, definitely. We've had time to reassess it and stuff like that, but we've got a new management team in now, and performances have obviously improved, and we're just fighting for the jersey really.
We'll get on to recent form in a second, but just how strange has it been to come in and see so much change in such a short space of time, particularly being new to it?
Yeah. Personally, I've not really had too many different managers when I've been at a club. It's tend to sort of stay the same, so it's been new for me to have a manager come in, but you have to adapt really. And I think obviously most parts of football is about adapting and stuff, if it's different positions or playing against different teams. So I think everyone's had to adapt to different managers. You have to take on board what they want and try and implement that.
As far as the management team that are here now, I get the impression that Charlie Adams very much a man manager, and he'll put arms around those who need it, and maybe there'll be a bit of stick and a bit of carrot given out here and there. How much have things changed in the last, in 2024 basically? Yeah,
I think since the manager come in, obviously he's got experience with working with Burnley and stuff, and there's so many different characters in and individuals in this group, so it's probably difficult to manage at times, because you've got young players, older players, experienced players and stuff. So it's about, like you say, managing the individuals that are here as well. I think everyone's sort of responded well to the staff coming in and stuff. And obviously he's got Roscoe and Mo to work with as well. And they've been brilliant really with us as a group. I'm sure they've sort of had conversations with individuals and stuff like that. So yeah, I think everyone's pulling in the right direction really.
As far as the performances are concerned, you've obviously not won in a few games, but before that you had that run where you were winning games and unbeaten. How much belief does that give you that you can get back to that kind of form? Yeah, definitely. There's been moments which we've been a little bit hard done by, but we haven't used that as an excuse. I think we've had really positive performances. I think sometimes we can make those performances like 90 minutes performances or 90 plus minutes. And we've played some good sides as well, mostly at home and stuff. And like you said, we've had good performances. Maybe not the results have been there, but the results have been there prior to the bad results, if you know what I mean. So it's about, sometimes at this stage of the season, it's about getting results, and if you can get performances on top of that, it's brilliant. But results are really important at this stage. Give me an insight into an away trip. It's a long journey this weekend. Yeah. I remember when Charlie Adam took the job, one of the things he said was, it's not necessarily about the training pitch or the football pitch. Sometimes it'll be having a cup of tea on the team bus, or it'll be spending time together in a hotel. You guys spend a lot of time together on these trips. In a weird way, can that help? Yeah, definitely. I think it can help. It depends how what kind of group of lads you have. We've had away trips where you really enjoy it. You sort of it's helpful for me. I've just joined the club and stuff, so you can get to know people. You might be rooming with someone different, and you might ask them a few questions. What about their personal life, stuff like that. So it's been good. Getting to know the group a little bit more. Whereas you might not have that luxury when you're just coming into training and leaving and stuff. So it gives you the opportunity to get to know your teammates a lot more. What are the activities of choice to pass the time? If we're lucky enough, we get a darts board down there, but
we haven't actually used it a lot of the times because we're busy having dinner or masseuse. It depends on the journey. Sometimes they're a bit longer than others. So yeah, sometimes we take that, and if we get spare half an hour, we can go on that. Yeah.
Anybody in that changing room fancy themselves as Luke Littler?
CJ's a bit of a Luke Littler, to be fair. There's a few who fancy themselves, but there's some bad performances sometimes. Yeah.
With the situation you're in, the closer you guys are, I guess the better chance you've got. Would that be fair to say? The more of that camaraderie and team spirit you've got, the more it'll help.
Oh yeah, it definitely helps. It helps, when things are going against you, you pull together. But when things are going well, it just helps to have a good atmosphere, doesn't it? When everyone's professional and pulling in the right direction, it helps to have a good group, and even little things, complimenting each other on the pitch and positive sort of affirmations around each other. It's all beneficial.
Does it feel like there's a lot more positivity around now?
I think so, yeah. I think there is. There's been stages throughout the season where, results have helped that, but it definitely seems like a good environment to be in at the moment. So I think everyone's enjoying it really. I know the results are going to help you enjoy it more, but it's been a good environment to be in. Yeah.
Yeah, the idea of enjoying a relegation battle obviously sounds a little bit strange, but this idea of having belief and having that positivity from your performances and the environment that you're in, I think that's what you're kind of driving at.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's it. Spot on.